everyone. Did you know that one sprite can create up to 300 clones in Scratch? Before we begin, here are 3 cool facts about clones. Fact 1. One sprite can create up to 300 clones in Scratch. That's a lot, but sadly you can't have more than 300 clones at the same time. Fact 2. Every clone can have its own position and behavior, even though they all come from the same sprite. Fact 3. Many popular Scratch games use clones for enemies, bullets, coins, and other game objects. Pretty cool, right? Now let's learn how clones actually work. So the first thing is, what are clones? So clones are a copy of your sprites. And they can also do different things from your sprite. So for example, your sprite is here, your clone can be here, and then there can be another one here, another one here, another one here, and another one here, and so on, up to 300 clones. Second thing is, why use clones? So why I would recommend you to use clones is because clones are way quicker than making like 300 sprites. Who would want to do that? Now, the first thing is creating the clones block. So it's very simple. All you have to do is go to Control and scroll down, and the last 3 blocks you see in Control, they are all the clone blocks. So these 3 blocks we're going to be focusing on in this video. So what this does, so I can only explain this one when I explain this one. So this one is the block that creates the clone. So when I click on it, it shows another sprite, you see? And it looks just like the normal sprite. You can now see which one is which. So to make it clear, I will delete this sprite, duplicate this one, and let me just make this one purple. Now we can start some code. Let's do a when green flag clicked, switch costume to 1. So we switch costume to costume 1, and then create a clone of myself. Though we will not need this, delete this clone, and then you just get a when I start as a clone, go to costume, switch costume to costume 2, and let's just add a go to 0, 0 here, and here I'll just add a go to random position, and voila, this is the clone and this is the real sprites. The clone is purple and the sprites is yellow. Now the next thing is creating an example with a coin. So I just got a coin from my traffic run game. If you want to play traffic run, you'll see in the description below. So what we would do with the coin is, like in all games, the player will try and take the coin, and then of course a new one will spawn. But what if you want lots of coins to be on the screen on the same time? Like maybe 50. So all we have to do is then get a when green flag clicks, you get a hide and not a show. I know it isn't logical to take a hide, but I know what we are doing. So then you get a wait 1 second, or better 1.5 seconds. Then on top of the wait 1.5 seconds, you put a create clone of myself. And then you get a when I start as a clone. This is now the reason why we added the hide. Now we will add a show, because we want the normal sprite to hide but the clones to show. And then you get a repeat, though you'll get a set size to And then let's get a set size to pick random 60 to 100. So it will now give us coins from 60 to 10. And now let's get an if touching player. You don't have to add in a forever because the create clone myself is already in the forever. Well, if you want to, in case you can just add a forever. If touching test subjects, then we go and get the delete this clone. Now, one more thing we can add is just a go to random position, and everything's good. And before we can even test it, I'll just quickly add some player movements. So I just finished the player movements, and to add some speed, I'll just get a times, and I'll now just put for X I'll add a 5. So for the X movement I'll add a 5, and for the Y movement I'll add a 6. Because I want us to go up, we want us to go up and down quicker than we go left and right. So that's how I do it in my games. Now we have some normal arrow key movements, and now we can collect the coins, but they don't really do anything. So let's just quickly make a score variable. We could delete the my variable, or just rename it to score. Yeah, and now let's just get the set score to 0, and let's come here and let's make something very cool and special. So let's get change score by, let's get a times, and then we get 2 times size. So the bigger it is, the more it will give us. Smart, right? For example, this one, it will give us 62 points. This one, it will give us almost the same, and it will always give us more. But that means like 100 points will be little worth. But if you say it's way too much, we could divide it by 5, and it would make it very little. So you know, with the 2 and then you divide it by 5 will give us, but please, so it will not look weird, let's just add some rounding. Now it's rounded to the closest number. Now the score, yeah, now we get 27 from this. From this, we also get a lot, and then this. Somehow I think it's still too much. I know. Let me just check this to 7. And the thing is that some numbers cannot be rounded to 7. That's why we added the round. But what does not look good is that the coins get stuck into the wall. So let's just quickly get if on edge bounce. Yeah, so now if it should normally be in the edge, it will just be on the edge. And now the second thing we are gonna do is an example with enemies. So I just quickly made an enemy and call it evil because the enemy is evil. And now let's code it. So if you want, you can just copy this code because we're going to use some of it. And this you don't have to take. So let's come here, change this to repeat. Let's have 5 enemies in our game. I know he's little, but later will get very old. So create clone of myself. Then you go when I start as a clone. Forever move 10 steps. And then you also get an if on edge bounce, and please don't forget to get a pick point and direction 0 to pick random 0 to 360. Yeah. Now all you have to do is show them. And if I'm now serious, I always forget to show them. And they all spawned in one pile. And that looks ugly. And they also move way too fast. And I also did a mistake this they should point in direction like this. But they all come from the same pile and that looks very bad. So let's get a go to random position. And now they'll all be on a random position. And this is what I'm saying. Look how hard it is, bro. And they're gonna be stealing your points away. This is so hard. And it's so hard that we'll need to make them smaller. So let's get a set size to 50. And I think that may be too small. Let's try 65. Yeah, this is perfect. Now, let's make them steal your points and eat it up. So let's get an if touching test subjects. If touching test subject, then we will make them steal maybe 20 points. Please don't forget to add a negative or else they will be adding points. So it just stole 42. I just took a coin and let me take another one. But it's mean for the enemies because you can just be staying at the edge. So let's go to the player and also add an if on edge bounce for him. Yeah, now please don't forget to get a set rotation out to left, right. Yeah. And now that's all we are going to do in this episode. So bye guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell button to see more awesome videos. Bye.